Hey, what's up, everybody? A little bit of a random experience, but I acquired this book in a collection last August, and it's September 2020 at the moment. And no real interest in Frontline combat. I got pretty much the full run. I think it was like 1 through 25, all EC, and most of them were pretty beat. You can kind of see this thing's got some water damage, kind of nasty looking. But a lot of these books back then are less than desirable condition for the standards of these days. But it's Saturday afternoon. I was kind of just looking for something to read. I've gotten really into reading comic books versus the collecting aspect of them recently. So I'm going through this book, and again, I'm like, okay, not really into the story. Never liked war comics. Love the Mad Magazine ad here. And I'm just leafing through it, just kind of like, okay, blah, 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 war comics. I'm more of a superhero comic fan myself. And I'm half reading it, not really enjoying it. And then I'm just like, all right, well, I'll just kind of leaf through to see what else is in here. So here's some Cowboys and Indians movies or comics, and not really interested. All of a sudden, I flip over to this ad, and I see somebody's put their signature in this, and I'm like, oh man, all these old books, somebody had to scribble something on the front, and you'd see like all these lines kind of like scattered throughout of people penciling through, and I see George Evans' signature down here, and I'm like, what jerk signed this in the middle of this book? I mean, how do we know this is George Evans' book in the middle of the book? And I'm like, wait a minute. So that says Evans, right? Wait. Oh. That's George Evans' signature. So I look it up online just to check out George Evans. Come to find out he's done like a lot of the crime suspense stories, the other ECs, which were in that collection, which I opened up, and sure enough, like, I sold a bunch of them. I mean, I had the number 22 in that collection in poor condition, and I sold it for like $800. I got it for like 50 cents, and this is part of that collection. So this person who bought it, they were a big EC fan. They had a lot of war comics and horror comics and stuff like that. But just kind of wanted to share that. I thought that was really cool. I actually looked up George Evans' signature on the internet. It's worth like $200, as it is. I think he died in 2001. And again, like he was kind of a famous dude back in the 50s. And just thought that was really kind of a cool find to just be flipping through a book and just all of a sudden coming across an artist's signature, because usually they do the front covers these days. So anyway, I'm going to go check the rest of these now. They probably are all signed, but all kind of poor condition. So also, don't know how I would really verify the fact that this is George Evans' signature. It definitely looks like it has all his attributes if you compare it to something that's up there on the web now. But again, like, I don't think CGC is going to take this and verify it for me. So I'd probably pay more trying to get it verified than I would just selling it online raw. But I'll probably just keep it. I'm really digging these EC comics, and the more I own them, the more I kind of get attached to them. And really, I don't need any money right now, so I think I'm just going to hang on to this one. Anyway, y'all have a good Saturday, and we'll see you soon.